And welcome to round 3 of the Vic Cup. It is game 1 between the Manticores and the Monash Mudbloods. We have Manticores in the purple on the left of the screen, Mudbloods in the maroon on the right. And Blamey first to the quaffle, kicks it to himself, trying to pick it up, shrugs it free, he's looking for a passing option. No, he keeps it to himself, again, takes a shot, puts it through. First goal to the Manticores. Score is 10-0 Mudbloods. Alright, Manticores with bludger control. And Mudbloods coming up with the quaffle now. Protected with the bludger. We have Jack up high as the point chaser for the Manticores. So let's see what the Mudbloods can do. Passing it between themselves. Mudbloods get the beat, getting a bit of space, but Cassia's straight back up there, gets the beat again. So Mudbloods getting a bit of space there. Oh, Meg gets the beat and takes out the attack for the Mudbloods. Is on his own, passes it out wide. Keeper's beat, she's on her own, she's holding on to it, she gets beat, she drops it. Manticores pick it up, Cassia coming in with the run, puts her, but it's swatted over the top by the keeper. Recovered by Blamey. Looking forward over the hoops, doesn't quite go through, Jack doesn't quite get his hands to it. Resets it to Cassia, across to Callum. Gonna go for it, no goal, he gets beat before. Manticores all over it, picks it up, Jack puts it through. The Manticores with the high pressure there on the Mudbloods. Mudbloods unfortunately not being able to really do anything there in the defense. So the score is now 20 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods. We have James coming up, protected by his fellow beater. Jordan to Jason. Jason looking for an option, gets beat. And the Manticores are all over it. With bludger control, they've covered that quaffle. It's picked up by Blamey. Takes a shot, puts it through. That's Blamey's second goal, third goal for the Manticores. Score is 30 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods. So, Mudbloods getting caught off guard a lot there by the Manticores with the high pressure. Having the bludger control, they've managed to cover all the passing options. Let's see what the Mudbloods can do. So a bit of confusion here with the play. Alright, Mudbloods waiting for their bludger. Jason getting protected by the only bludger for the Mudbloods. Goes for the beat, but Meg gets the beat on the beater as well, so there's no coverage. And Williams gets the long range beat, takes out the keeper as well. Picked up by Cassia, she's going in for a run, goes for the pass over the top to Blamey, he's right there and puts it into the small hoop. Great passing play there by the Manticores. We'll probably be seeing that all day from them. The score is now 40 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods. The Mudbloods really struggling to get an effective attack on the Manticores. Expected, considering the Manticores are quite a veteran team here in the Vic Cup. Have to see what the Mudbloods can do to try and disrupt the Manticore defense. Manticores still with bludger control as well. Meg and Jack pressuring the quaffle. Meg gets the beat on that only beater. Gets the beat on the keeper as well. Williams covers it as well. Picked up by Callum if he can get a hold of it. Comes charging in and puts it in. Score is now 50 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods. So Manticores showing their dominance and control over every single ball in the pitch. Taking out the only bludger that the Mudbloods have. Covering that quaffle. And then picking it up and getting a quick reset. So we've seen that a few times from them today. Let's see if the Mudbloods can figure something out to get on the board. Jason to Jordan. Back to Jason. Blamey with the pressure, looking for it, gets the beat on Blamey. Williams gets the beat on Jordan. Passes out wide. Oh, she gets beat though. It's picked up by Jack. He's going for a run. He's got Manticores to pass to if he wants to. No, he's not going to. And he puts it through the top hoop. It's Jack's second goal. Score is now 60 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods. So seeing a very slow build up by the Mudbloods. I'll have to see what they can do. Hopefully try and use that bludger a little bit more. Gets the beat. Haven't been seeing them claim immunity either after they lose their only only bludger, sorry. So bit of protection there from the bludger, trying to work to one side. Although both are there. Gets them. Oh, Williams misses. Passes over the top. Looks like we've got something here for the Mudbloods. Passes it out. Want to try and get in there? No, but it's swatted down by Callum. He picks it up, and that's the keeper's ball. Good attack there from the Mudbloods. Unfortunately not able to get close enough to hoops to get a score, but that's the closest they've been so far. Callum out to Emily. She's coming charging in. She holds on to it, but she's getting wrapped up. Passes it to Blamey, and he puts it straight through. So something the Manticores do very well is passing it around the hoops. They've always got an option on one of the hoops to pass it to, as you can see there. That's Blamey's third goal now. Score is 70 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods. Jason looking for an option. Williams is out. Oh, misses the beat. Still got the option there. Passes it out wide. Oh, doesn't hold on to it though, and it is Mayling's ball. There's no bludgers as Williams has communicated to the rest of his Manticore team. Callum comes up, looks for the pass out wide to Blamey. Blamey's got it. Little fake there and puts it through. Looking like it's going to be a high-scoring game on the Manticore side if the Mudbloods can't manage to get on the board at the moment. Mudbloods are getting closer to hoops though, so the scoring opportunities are getting there. Got to get someone to try and put one through though. John Warhurst coming out wide, trying to pressure the quaffle. Using Jack's protection, gets the beat, and there goes the only bludger for, oh, misses the beat. He's looking for a passing option. He's got the other side, passes out wide, but it's standing right there and gets beat. So Manticores with the bludger control, managing to cover everything. Mayling passes it over the top to Blamey. Oh, he can't hold on to it, picks it up, tries to take a shot, goes through the other hoop instead. It's 5 goals to Blamey now. Manticores are on 90. Mudbloods still on 0, yet to be on the board. Mudbloods coming up again. Not really changing the tactics. They've let the chaser get by though. Pressuring it. Can't quite get the pass off properly. Jordan back to Jason. Gets the beat. Warhurst is covering it. Decides I'll have that. And the Mudbloods don't have a lot of options now. Passes out wide. Can't hold on to it. Still trying to stay on the broom. Manages to dismount. There's no bludgers in the defense now for the Mudbloods. Picked up. Warhurst gets the beat, creating some space. Spinning around. Goes for the shot. Puts it through the top hoop. That's the first goal to Jeffrey today for the Manticores. Score is now 100 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods. We're seeing the Mudbloods get close to hoops. They seem to be passing to some pretty stationary options though, and the Manticores are getting the beat on them every time as soon as they get the quaffle. So hopefully we can see the Mudbloods being a little bit more dynamic, moving a bit more. Using that bludger, he's got the immunity. Pick it up, get the beat, try and take him out, but no, he leaves them on his own. And Manticores recover it, and they're coming up the field. Goes for the pass, straight to the middle. Calvin gets his goal. Good passing there. Manticores are now on 110 to 0 to the Mudbloods.
Should have had this discussion before. I was like planning to, and then the patient arrived and was like,
Alright, a few substitutions for both teams. We've got the Mudbloods coming up again. Mudbloods should probably try and use their bludger a little bit more, chip away at the Manticore defense to give their chasers some room. Instead, they're just holding on to it, not using it at all. They can get the beat and then claim immunity, but instead he chooses to hold on to it and he gets beat instead. And now the Mudbloods haven't got a lot to deal with. Oh, over the top, slapped down by Mailing, and he's going for a run. Over the top, and he taps it in. Nice little alley-oop there. And another goal to the Manticores. Jeffrey's second. The score is 120 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods. So, Mudbloods have got the one bludger. They're not really using it, as I keep saying. Hopefully they can figure something out. Instead he's holding on to it and getting beat and leaving his chasers with nothing. Drops it back down, gets the beat, has to leave it alone. Jeffrey's going for a run, he's got the pass out, but he doesn't, he holds on to it. Oh, and it misses, so he's a little dismounted though. Oh, gets the beat. No, that shouldn't be a goal.
What? Come on.
Should not be a goal.
What?
It should not be a goal.
Really? What?
We've even got the Manticores sideline saying that it's no goal. ARs need to be a little bit more on their game today. Looks like the goal's not counting. Alright, seeing a little bit more energy in the Mudbloods now. He's pressuring him, but he's not really doing anything. I'm not sure why. Just beat him and get him out of the way. No, he doesn't want to give up his bludger. Not really sure why.
Warhurst was right there, but
he can still use it and claim immunity. They don't.
Yeah.
They only have the one. Blamey holds on to it, puts it through. That's his 6th goal today. Score is now 130 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods.
I somehow missed you. Yeah, how about that turnaround? I was like, what's happening? We went down to the rooms afterwards and they were real.
Mudbloods are still a relatively new team, so they're getting used to, you know, obviously the rules and getting used to finding out their own strategy. So at the moment, they're all coming up slow. I feel like they really need to use that one bludger that they've got effectively. Now gets the beat, claims the immunity. So we're seeing a bit of a change up now. Passes there, oh, but Manticores are all over it with bludger control. Going for a run. Passes it out, takes a shot, doesn't quite get a hold of it. Picked up by Jeffrey and he puts it through. That's his 3rd goal today. Score is now 140 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods. So we saw a good passing play there. Jessica holding onto it, going for a run, and then passing out wide. Callum taking the shot, but then a good recovery there by Jeffrey. So Manticores on every side of the hoops. Goal or miss, there's someone there to pick it up. Alright, we have Jason to Jordan. Seems to be the duo for that, and we get a beat on Jeffrey now, so giving the chasers a bit of space. It's coming up, but it's pressed by Jessica, passes to gets beat. And Jess puts it through. It's the 1st goal to Jess today. Jason with the quaffle now for the Mudbloods. Score is 150 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods. So Mudbloods using their bludger a little bit more now. Gets a beat, gets missed too, but I think she's counted herself as beat and she's going for a run. That's recovered by the Manticores. Jack's going for a run. He's got a passing option, fakes it, tries to put it through but misses. Picked up by Callum and put through. Mudbloods looking very flustered at the hoops. A little bit behind the play. Jason, sorry, with the quaffle now. Another slow build up from the Mudbloods. Pushing up. I'd be going for the beat now to get the options. Yep, recover it. Now go for the beaters. Protecting the quaffle. Doing all right, but it's left John all on his own, and now Aaron from the Manticores picks it up. Just going for a run. Giving it out wide. Holds on to it. Goes to place it through. No one really going for the tackle or trying to swat it out. She just keeps it away from them from a little bit, finds the space and puts it through. That's her first goal today. Score is 170 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods. Mudbloods yet to get on the board. The longer the Mudbloods give the Manticores to set up, the better their defense is going to be. So hopefully they can just try and cause a lot of chaos and give them some space. Holds on to it for too long. Tries to recover it. He does. He hasn't got an option though. Hasn't really got anyone to pass to. And then Manticores have got bludger. No, Mudbloods have got bludger control for the first point today, but they just lose it now. No one really protecting the quaffle there, and Meg on her own too, covering that. Jordan goes for a run, but he gets beat. It's picked up by the Manticores and given to Callum. We have a brooms down. Alrighty, we had a timeout to the Manticores, just to regather and rethink tactics. Not that they've necessarily needed to today. So we have Mudbloods with bludger control now. Hopefully they can hold on to it and use it more in their defense, and then utilize having those two bludgers in their attack and get on the board. Oh, no, and they've lost the bludger control. Pass to the centre, picked up by Blamey. Gets beat first though, it's no goal. Aaron recovers it, puts it through, now that's a goal. Mudblood's a little unsure about the continuing play there after they get the beat. Lacking a little bit of intensity. I can understand being tired, not having many subs. I think they need to come up and exhaust every option to try and get on the board now, which means using that bludger more, moving a little bit more too. Everyone's a bit static, waiting for that pass, and because the Manticores have got bludger control, as soon as the passing option gets there, they're most likely going to get beat. So we've got someone sneaking behind hoops. Bit of a bludger trade-off now. There's some room for the Mudbloods to come up. Oh, but he gets beat behind and he's got to drop it. Picked up by Jason, but he gets beat too. Recovered by Blamey for the Manticores. He's scored quite a few himself today. Alright. Manticores pushing all the way up now. Having the options, passing out wide. Jack back to the centre. Putting the block on there, giving Blamey some room to run. Gets beat, but he passes over the top to MC. Back to Jack. Oh, he tries to go for a run. He gets beat, dishes it off though. I'm not sure if that should technically count. And it doesn't. Score is 190 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods. Mudbloods all coming up together. Jason with the quaffle. Gets the beat, gives them some room. And Jack comes straight back out though. Pressure, passes it out, but slaps it down. Did he get the beat on Jack? Not sure. Good recovery there by the Mudbloods, so they've got another chance now. Ronnie getting the beat there, and we have Nicola coming up and pressuring too. John pressuring that. So Bludger control's been really effective for the Manticores today, getting everything out of Erin's way. Keeps the quaffle in possession, stays composed and puts it through. I think that's her 4th goal today, possibly 3rd. Score is now 200 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods, and we have the snitch on the pitch now. That snitch is Nathan Morton. In all the fluoro. Gets the head beat on Nicola, giving them space to move. They're pushing out wide though. Passes into the middle to Jordan. He's got some options. He's going in. Gets tackled. Can he shrug it off? Gets the pass off, but Manticores have covered it. Nicola claiming the immunity there, so she's not beaten. She recovers it now, so not coming in to attack the Mudblood defense though. Jack passing back to Blamey out wide to M. Doesn't quite hold on to it though, but she's got it. Looking for an option. Shrugs it off and he dismounts himself unfortunately, so he's run back to it to remount. She's pressured out by the beater. Peter's not really moving, he's just trudging along.
It's like you've never even done meth before.
And the Mudbloods now with the bludger control have cleaned up the Manticores attack. So I think that's the first time the Manticores have come up and not been able to score. Not from a miss or anything like that, but it looks like the defense there for the Mudbloods worked well. And now coming up with bludger control, let's see what the Mudbloods can do. Alright, Mudblood's not moving, still trying to move it down the side. Getting held onto, he's going to get taken down and he flicks it out. Manages to get the pass, passing close to each other. Trying to shrug it off. Flicks it down and picked up by M for the Manticores. Not too sure about the initiation of contact there by Blamey. I feel like he was relatively behind initiating that. Manticores back with bludger control now. And looks like we have a catch to the Manticores. And we have a clean catch to the Manticores. A very quick snitch play there. Nathan a little bit sore about that. Maybe he's just saving himself for the Basilisk game. Final score is 230 to the Manticores, 0 to the Mudbloods. Thank you for joining us.
I didn't realize he was on yet.